everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. Happy Vlogmas. I hope that you're enjoying all of my daily uploads. I am having a lot of fun filming and uploading these videos for you guys, and thank you again for all of your support throughout this Vlogmas. So today's video I'm excited to do because I'm going to be sharing with you all some products that I actually think are worth the price. So I am someone that is a total advocate for drugstore makeup because there are so many great makeup products out there that are pretty reasonably priced. I definitely do not think that you have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to create a really great makeup look. However, there are some products that I do think that are from Sephora for the most part, that are more high end, that I do think are actually worth the price. These are products that just really outperform some of my drugstore products. They outperform, honestly, other high-end products, and these are products that I would probably continue to have and purchase within my collection. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so the first product that I want to talk about is this one from Tatcha, and this is the Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. This is something that I've talked about a lot on my channel. I have included it in, plenty of Get Ready With Me's. This is just a primer that does it all. It is my all-in-one primer. I, can't get enough of it. This is a primer that hydrates, that it smooths, that it, really does fill in pores. It doesn't really mattify, but I noticed that I don't really get oily from this one either. And the scent is really, really nice. So this one is something that I always go to whenever I'm going to create a look for an event. I actually uploaded a video that's a Get Ready With Me, and it's kind of like a trial run of how I want to do my makeup for my graduation. I don't know when this video is going up because I am pre-filming, but I'm assuming this one is going up after that one. But this is the primer that I used because I know for sure that whenever I'm looking for, makeup that's going to last me the entire day with very, very little touch-ups, this is the primer that I'm going for. This is $52, so it is a lot. It is a lot for a primer. However, they do have a small size. They have a mini size that's 0.35 ounces. This full size is a full ounce that retails for $22. So $22 is for the 0.35 ounce size. The size that I have here is 0.17, and this was one that I got in a kit. So this is a little bit smaller than the mini size. So the mini size is gonna be a little bit bigger than this guy, and it will retail for $22. So if you're wanting to maybe just kind of test out the formula and see if it's something that you like, or maybe you just wanna purchase the mini because you're just needing it for, one event. Maybe it's your wedding day, or you're gonna be a bridesmaid or something like that. Definitely check out the mini size because I think even $22 for a mini of this primer is great. So definitely think that that product is worth the price. All right, so the next product is my Milk Makeup Matte Cream Bronzer. I do have the shade Baked. So I am on Sephora's app right now, and I am not seeing this 1 ounce size on the app. I'm only seeing the 0.24 ounce or 6.7 gram size, and that's $20. And I have a full 1 ounce of this. So I will say even that one on the Sephora app, that's $20 for 0.24 ounces. I still think that that's worth it because I will never finish this before it goes bad. Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't gone bad yet, knocking on wood here, but it smells okay and it performs well still. I still use this, and I actually wore this again in that Get Ready With Me for my graduation. So this is just a bronzer formula that is so beautiful, and it still just really stands the test of time for me. I have a lot of cream bronzers. I've definitely expanded, my cream bronzer collection. However, this is the one that I'm still always going back to because of its longevity, because of its pigmentation, because of its ease of blend. Because it's so easy to use, it's so easy to blend out, and I truly think that this is a beginner-friendly cream bronzer. And I think even for the mini size of this one, that is a perfect amount because again, you don't run through creams very quickly unless you're using it every day. And because it is so pigmented, you don't need very much. So I even think that that one is okay. So the next product that I want to talk about is a cream blush. And this cream blush did release this year in 2021. And honestly, 2021 was the year of cream blushes and bronzers. Like, it was a cream product year, if I'm being honest. And the Melt Cream Blush Lights, again, they did come out this year. And I specifically have the shade Polished. And this retails for $22. And I think that this is worth the price because you get a lot of product in here, and again, because it's very pigmented, you're not having to go in with very much, so you're not wasting a lot of product. But not only that, this cream blush formula lasts so well on the skin. Like, honestly, it performs beautifully on the skin. And not only that, it is very, very long wearing. There was a time that I was visiting family. It was very, very hot. It was during the summer. I was wearing a mask and I had this blush on and it was still on at the end of the day. I mean, I was so amazed at how well this held up during the day. So I recommend this one. I will say a lot of their shades are more peachy, so I do wish that they came out with more nude shades, more pinky shades, but the shade Polished is perfect for spring and summer, and they have some other really pretty ones to choose from as well. Then from Urban Decay, a product that I just have to recommend is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. This is so, so good. Here's what the packaging looks like, by the way. It's really nice packaging. And then this is what the powder looks like. They only have this one shade, which is a little bit annoying, but this is such a fantastic powder. Like, it is amazing. This is the powder, again, whenever I want my makeup to be bulletproof, whenever I want it to last an entire day, this is the powder that I set my T-zone with, because I often have breakdown within my T-zone, on my nose, especially my chin, and this is where I put that powder. And this is $34, so it's definitely more expensive for a pressed powder, but I'm telling you, this makes your makeup bulletproof. And because it's more of a very long wearing powder, I'm not using it every day. I'm using it whenever I want my makeup to last. I'm using it whenever it's summer and my skin is a little bit more oily because of the weather. So I'm not using it every day, so I don't mind that price tag. And because it genuinely works, it's worth it. It is definitely worth the price. The next product that I want to talk about is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And I have the mini, and this is actually a product that I think the mini is just fine. I think it's perfect. And the mini is actually $23. And the mini comes with 0.33 ounces. So it's not a full half an ounce, but I mean, you still get quite a bit of product in here. And I use this a lot on my channel as well, because again, I truly believe that this powder is one of the best out there. And I never understood the, like the hype around this powder until I wore it on, again, like an event where I noticed my makeup wore so well that day. And I really tried to retrace my steps, and I noticed that I went in with this powder and I was just so impressed with how this one performed. And again, I have the mini, and this has lasted me so long. I did pick mine up at TJ Maxx, so if you even want to try to get the full size but you don't want to pay the price, because the full size does retail for $39. So $39 is definitely a lot for a loose powder, but of course, loose powder does last you quite a bit of time. So, take the pricing with what you will. I mean, if you want the full size, get the full size. If you want the mini is still a really great buy, in my opinion. But if you're wanting your makeup to last very well throughout the day, and you're wanting, again, something that's more for a special occasion, if you want this, I recommend this for brides 100%. I think this is a really, really great powder. So that is one that I just had to mention, and I'm really glad that I decided to pull for that one within my collection, because I noticed that it wasn't getting as much use out of me, because I've already filmed so many videos, so I'm like really struggling with my words right now. But I feel like I wasn't using it that much, but once I noticed the magic that is this powder, I use it quite a bit. All right, now we have a liquid blush, and I meant to say this with the cream product, but I forgot about it, but this is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, and this retails for $20, such a great price if I might add, and I specifically have the shade Joy. And this is in the dewy formulation. She does have a matte formulation as well. I prefer the dewy blushes because I think that they're a little bit easier to work with. But this is a really, really nice liquid blush. And again, a lot of these products, I chose them because of their longevity. This is something that if you want your liquid blush, in just your blush in general, to be bulletproof, if you want it on all day long, this is the blush for you. If you're a blush lover, if you want full pigmentation from your blush, this is the blush for you. So this is a blush that you really need to go in with just like a dot or 2 or 3 on your cheeks, and then blend it out, and then you're done, because this is so pigmented. And the shade Joy, I can definitely get, you know, heavy-handed with it if I'm not careful, but because of how pigmented these are and how well they last throughout the day, I think that these are completely worth the money, and they're worth that price tag in my opinion. And even $20 is not even that much, so I do think that this is a good buy. And then we have the Rare Beauty Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Liquid Highlighters. So these are liquid highlighters. I have 2 shades. The very first shade that I purchased was Enlighten, and I think I still prefer Enlighten. Enlighten is a beautiful kind of like champagne-y color. It's really, really stunning, and I absolutely love just how it gives your skin such a beautiful like pearl looking highlighter. It's really beautiful. And then I picked up the shade Mesmerize because this is supposedly Selena Gomez's favorite, and I've swatched it in Sephora before and was really, really impressed with the color. And this is the shade Mesmerize. And this one is more of a rose gold color. It's really, really pretty. Both of these just look so beautiful in your, like on your vanity and your drawers. I mean, they just really stand out to me because not only is the packaging adorable, but the products themselves just look absolutely stunning. And I love how easy these are to apply. So all I do is I just use the doe foot to apply a few dots on my cheekbones, and then I really just blend them out with like my ring finger. You can do it with a sponge. And again, I feel like these last pretty well throughout the day. I feel like my highlight is still there even at the end of the day. These retail for $22, so a little bit more expensive than the cream blushes. I wish these were the size of the cream blush because I am never going to go through an entire one of these because of course you don't even need that much, and also because they're liquids. But anyways, these are definitely worth the price because of how beautiful these shades are. I think, she even has other shades that I think are just as stunning, and I'm thoroughly impressed with those 3 products from Rare Beauty. Then let's get into some eyeshadow. So of course, I am not going to mention any other brand except for Natasha Denona. However, I think that she's very expensive. I do, but I think her $65 midi palettes are worth the price. I really, really do. I know $65 is a lot. Wait for the VIB sale if you don't want to pay full price. I know she even does sales on her website for Black Friday. I know we just passed that, but if you're wanting to wait until next year, I completely get it. But these are so worth the price because you are getting the most wonderful eyeshadow formula. You're getting her, you know, you're getting that great Natasha Denona eyeshadow formula, but you're getting it in a full-sized, if you will, Natasha Denona palette for, you know, not the $129 price tag. I have the retro here. This is just my newest one, and this is the one that I have on my makeup vanity right now. And I'm so impressed with this one, you guys. It is so good. This might be my favorite midi palette. I do own the Bronze, the Love, and the Glam. And then now I have this one. And I might have purchased the Zendo for Black Friday, but we will see if I did or not. I did. But anyways, this is just such a good deal. It is such a good deal because the beauty of Natasha Denona's eyeshadows are that she includes versatile formulations. So she has her cream to powder formulation, she has her just regular matte shadows, of course she has her beautiful like shimmer shades, and then she has her like stunning metallics that really, really stand out on the eyes. And so for $65, the fact that you're getting such a great eyeshadow formula, you're getting beautiful, beautiful color stories, you're getting 15 shades, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 15 shades, and that you're getting all of these different unique formulations within the one palette, I think it's worth it. I really do. And especially if you can get it for a deal, it's perfect. I definitely think that these are worth the price, and I'm so glad that Natasha Denona decided to go into that route. She's still making her full-sized $129 palettes, but that she's making these so that she's reaching, you know, a broader audience, so that she's reaching a different client, you know, a different type of customer, if you know what I mean. So really impressed with those midi-sized palettes from her, and I think that they're such a great deal. However, I do have this for you in case you don't want to spend the $65, but you're okay with $25. I recommend the Natasha Denona mini palettes. Now these are only 5 pans, so you know, keep that in mind. Some people think that for $25, 5 pans are still, you know, that's still expensive. I have a few here. I have the nude, I have the mini love, I have the mini retro, and I have the mini glam. So these retail for $25, and I think that they give you such like great unique color stories, and they're very versatile for only being 5 shades. So here's what the retro looks like. This one is my all-time favorite. I love, love, love this one. And these mini eyeshadow palettes have the same formula as these midis. Now, her latest minis have been performing very, very well. I know early on when she had like the mini Lila and mini Sunset, people were kind of talking about how they didn't feel like they were her, you know, real good, authentic quality, but these minis really do perform very, very well. So I recommend the minis, especially for $25. I think that that is a great deal. And again, if you can even get a sale on top of that, I highly, highly recommend. And then the final product I want to talk about is a very beloved setting spray within the beauty community, and that is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This just stands a test of time for me. This spray retails for $33, and you do get 4 ounces. $33 is a lot, especially for a setting spray, but this will last you literally forever. I've had the setting spray for probably 2 years. I know that it's probably bad, but who cares? They do have the mini size available for $15, and that you get just 1 ounce. So 1 ounce is pretty good, but keep in mind, again, it's a liquid, so it's a spray, so it's probably gonna go pretty fast, especially, you know, depending on how often you use it. But I have the summer solstice one, so this is not like the original packaging, but this is the only one that I have. And the all-nighter just performs so well. I mean, this really does make your makeup locked and loaded, bulletproof. I mean, your makeup is gonna last you all day long, and more, and then some. I mean, literally, I could probably wear my makeup for 24 hours and it would look bomb, but I'm not gonna do that. And if you're really wanting a combo, this combo right here, the Urban Decay All Nighter Powder and the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, this is your best friend, honestly. It's so, so good. And those are all of the products. These are all of the products that I think are really, really just worth the money. They're worth the price. These have stood the test of time for me. I think that they're great, great quality. And I even think that even though they come with a hefty price tag, I think they're worth it and they stand out in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Any love that you can offer on my videos or just on my channel, it really does help me out and it does not go unnoticed. So thank you again for all of your support. I really hope that you will subscribe to my channel as well. One of my goals is to grow my channel, and if you subscribe, it means a lot. So thank you again for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!